Hi, this is Sharon Lim. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I blog at sharonitwithyou.blogspot.com. And today we're doing a W card with Nature's Prints stamp set with the matte coordinating dies and also Prints DSP. So this is what the card looks like. There it is. And the reason why it's called a W, because if you look at the inside, that part forms a W. Alright, so let's get started. As I said, I use the Nature's Prints stamp set with the matching natural prints dies, which I store inside here. And I also use the Sun Prints paper. It's beautiful. I think I've almost used a page of every single one. There's the front side, and here's the matching back side. Beautiful. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to start with a card base, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I'm going to fold that along the score. Then you're going to have 2 pieces of this beautiful Prints DSP, measuring 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I wanted a real tight inside right there. So I'm going to take out my glue. I have to open a new one. Let's see if it comes out. If not, then we'll just use some snail plus instead. It's okay. So I put a T for top to remind me to put the top on. That's just how I do my adhesive, to spread it around to make sure it lays flat. And that's to decorate the inside. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so then on the outside I have a piece of Crumb Cake that I embossed. That's 4 by 5 1/4. A strip left over from the inside pieces that is 1 1/4 by 4. This is a die cut from the set, and just a few more die cuts. So we'll put that on there. So let's start with the embossed part. That goes on the front. Lovely strip. Goes approximately in the middle, right there. Don't think I'm going to get my glue out, so let me find another glue. Some glue on the back of the wreath, just a little few spots on there, just to keep it down. A couple of these, some glue on there, and I just kind of join them at the bottom like this. And then I like this flower to kind of stick out at the top. Like that. And your outside is done. I didn't put any sentiments on there since I put some sentiments on the inside. So let's work on the W part. The W part, you're going to need a strip that's 1 3/4 by 11. And you want to score it in half. Actually, sorry. 2 3/4, 5 1/2, and 8 1/4. The 5 1/2 is basically in half. So fold it in half and then fold it down so you form that lovely W. So if you think about it, it's the same size as your card. So basically, all you're doing is adhering the 2 ends here. So you can line it up and center it here. Basically, stretch it out because it should be the same length as your card. Does that make sense? If you're a numbers person like I am, it totally makes sense. There, so that's the only part that's adhered, so that makes the W right there. Then we're going to take some decorations. So I have 4 of these Pacific Point squares that are 2 1/2, and then a couple of the 2 1/4. You can use 4 and decorate all 4 of them if you like. I just only decorated 2, so it's up to you to do that. And then let's stamp these 2 squares. And I have my favorite flower here that I wanted to stamp. I love this flower. It's so cute. And oops, a little too hard. Let's try it again. You get a second chance. There we go. A little better. And then I did the leaf in Night of Navy. So that other flower is in Starry Sky. I should probably try it again. Let's see if I can find some extra. Why I'm doing that? Let's try. Am I rocking? That's the cardinal rule. Straight up, straight down. Oop. There. Alright. So that's done. And I'm going to adhere this on one of the blue squares. There you go. And that will go here. This one's going to adhere on another blue square. Right here. So I make sure I just am going to cover up just that part, so it'll still be able to fold. I'll do this one. Can I do that right? Let's do it this way. Yeah. That way it'll fit. And then I already stamped and punched out these 2. And let's see, I'll do some squares here. It's a good background. There's a little Pacific Point in the paper, so I think it matches really well. Alright, let me get my dimensionals. Just going to use them to put the sentiments and the die cuts. So I cut some of these die cuts out and put the T back on. And that way, not only do the dimensionals hold, put a little oomph and height to your sentiment, it'll also hold the die cuts. So I'm going to put a couple here on this side. Kind of layer them like this. That way you can catch them both. And then this one also. Oop, I missed that release paper. So I just want to make sure that it fits on the card as you fold it. So I think that looks good. Then some more dimensionals for the other sentiment. You're on my mind. I really like the words on these ones too. Oops, squish that one a little. Let's get those off. Release papers off. Put a few more of these. Maybe the opposite of I had on the other side. So since I had it on the right side, I'll put these on the left side. I think I'll put one more in the middle, just to hold these down. Wrong side. Can never have too many dimensionals, right? So this one and this one will stick out just a little bit. You may have to trim them if you'd like to. I think I might have to trim this one. Take my snips, cut that off. And there you go. And that's it. What do you think of this card? Here's the inside and the outside. I really love this paper. I love this set. Love the colors. Blue is one of my favorite colors. So thank you for letting me share this with you. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you wanted more of these video tutorials. And thanks, and have a great day.